Hello, everybody. I would like to welcome you to 2018 Junior Bowl here in Bern. Today's teams are playing for the U19 NLA Championships are the Bern Grizzlies against the Geneva Seahawks. Soon you will be seeing the captains of each team coming forward for the coin toss. Stay tuned. You see the officials on the field getting ready, making sure everything's intact. We'll be getting started here in a couple of moments. As mentioned before, you see both teams sending their 4 captains up front for the coin toss. With the coin toss the team winning the coin toss can decide if they want to be the ball receiving team in the first half or if they will go for the second half option. The officials clarify the rules, explain exactly what's going to happen with the coin toss. Shows the coin to both teams to make sure everything stays fair. We'll have 7 officials on the field here today. Everyone has a different position, a different view to make sure the game stays as fair as possible. Underneath all the officials, you see one that's wearing a white hat. In football, you call him the white hat. He basically will communicate with us if there's any penalties or decisions made on the field, what they are about, and who they were against or for. It looks like Bern won the coin toss and Geneva won the coin toss and decided to go for second half option, which means okay, so we'll be getting ready here in a couple seconds for kickoff. And we are getting ready for kickoff. Kicker's getting into place. And kick off. Kick is high and far. Number 7 from Geneva decides to run with the ball, but slips and takes a knee at around their own 20-yard line, which means 1st and 10 for Geneva's offense from their own 20-yard line. If everybody is not used to football or doesn't know a lot about football, you see those 2 orange cones. A lot of people say they look like lollipops. They show you the distance of the 10 yards that the team has to reach to either get a new 10 yards or run away downfield to get another point. And there's another cone with a number on it, goes 1 through 4, which shows you on which down they're on. So now it's 1st down and 10 yards to go. Geneva goes with the run through the middle. And the run was good for about good 9 yards. 8 yards. So it's 2nd down and 2 yards to go. Here in the 1st quarter of the Junior Bowl in Bern. Hand off to number 7, who runs slightly out to the left and tries to run through the middle. But this time, Bern's defense was right there and able to stop him after Geneva gained additional yard. So it's 3rd down and about a yard to go. Flag on the play, as I don't know if you could see. Both teams moved too early, but it looks like the offense moved too soon over the line of scrimmage, which is false start, which means 5-yard penalty, repeat of down. So it's 3rd down and 6 yards to go. False starts happens if a player crosses the line of scrimmage too early before the snap was completed. Line of scrimmage is an imaginary line that each team is not allowed to cross until the play starts. And another handoff, this time to number 6. He tries to go with a run out to the right, but Bern's defense was able to break through and tackle him for loss. So it's 4th down and 11 yards to go. And now Geneva has to decide would they try to risk and play out the 4th down, which is pretty unlikely because they're very close. They're in their own red zone. And they would have to go 11 yards. So the other option they have is to punt the ball far back as possible to give Bern's offense a more difficult start on their first drive with the offense. Ball was down at about the opponent's 40-yard line, 41-yard line, which means Bern's offense will be starting their first drive here in the Junior Bowl at their own 41-yard line. 1st down and 10 to go. Looks like Bern will go for pass downfield through the middle, but the pass was incomplete, which means 2nd down and 10 yards to go. At this point, if you would like to learn more about the Swiss American Football League, please visit our website under www.safv.ch, and you will find all the information about the 2 teams playing here today, as well as all the teams in different leagues that we have here in Switzerland. You will also find a map which will show you which teams are in your region It doesn't matter if it's flag or tackle. Doesn't matter if it's first team, U19, U16, and slowly coming up U13. You'll find all the information under www.safv.ch. Second down and 10 yards to go for Bern's offense, playing in the white and black against the Geneva Seahawks, playing in the blue. Pass out to the right was completed with an additional run of about 3 yards, which means another first down, Bern Grizzlies at the opponent's 32-yard line. Each game has 4 quarters. After 2 quarters are played, there is a 20-minute break, halftime break, after the teams continue with the second half of the game. Each team has 3 timeouts in every half. If they decide not to take the timeouts, in the first half, they are not allowed to take them over to the second half. And after every quarter, teams switch sides to get a fair and equal position on the field and give each team the same chance. After the pass was incomplete, 2nd and 10, quarterback fakes a handoff and decides to run himself and is stopped after a good almost 20-yard run all the way in the middle of the red zone, which means first down Bern at Geneva's 12-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 and about 12 yards to score a touchdown. Snap was a little high. Quarterback was able to get control back over the ball, but the pass was overthrown, which means 2nd down and 10. In the background, you see a clock running down the time. That's the amount of time the team has to continue or start the next play. If they don't keep in that time, that's delay of game and will be fined with a penalty. Another pass downfield. Once again, the receiver was not free, was not ready yet, which means pass incomplete, and we're at 3rd down and 10 yards to go. This is the point where you can tell that American football is not just a physical tough sport, but it's also a mentally tough sport. Being that close to the opponent's end zone, you have to stay focused and not get too excited already before you actually get the point. Same for the defense. Not be scared that they're close to your own end zone and just focus and stay mentally tough to make sure you make no mistakes. Snap was too high. Quarterback had to catch the ball back and tries to break free. Tries to pass downfield. Pass complete by number 10, and he drops into the end zone. It looks like he is a couple inches short, but it was good for another first down, which means 1st and goal. And it's really just a couple of inches. We'll be seeing our first touchdown here in the first quarter of the Junior Bowl 2018 here in Bern. Playing are the Bern Grizzlies in the black and white against their guests of today, Geneva Seahawks, playing in the blue. And they try to go with the quarterback sneak, and touchdown Bern. New score, 6 for Bern, 0 for Geneva. Bern is getting ready to try to get the point after touchdown. It looks like they're going to kick the ball through the goalposts to get one additional point. The other option that the teams have is to do another play into the end zone from the 5-yard line to get 2 points, 2 additional points. That's the 2-point conversion. What happened here? The kick has been blocked, which means the score remains the same. 6 for the Bern Grizzlies, 0 for the Geneva Seahawks. Bern is getting ready to kick the ball back to Geneva. Kicker checks with his team left and right and kick. Once again, it's a high kick all the way, rolls out of bounds. If the ball is kicked out of the field, that means that Geneva gets to start their next drive from the 30-yard line, not like with the touchback where they would start from the 20. So it's first down and 10 to go for Geneva's offense here in the first quarter. Time's running. Geneva has to get in place. There's 9 seconds left. That's delay of game. 5-yard penalty, which means first and 15. Handoff to number 7. Runs out to the right. He's on his feet. Looks like the run was good for about 10 yards. Almost 10 yards. So it's second down and 6 yards to go. Fake handoff. I had to wait a second. They went with the run through the middle. And it was good for another first down, Geneva. Handoff to number 10, runs out to the left. He's still just pushed out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. But it was good for another first down. The run was good for almost 15 yards. Once again, it's 1st and 10 for Geneva. Slowly but surely progressing downfield. Another handoff to number 10. This time he runs out to the right. He's still on his feet. Breaks through the first tackle and gets stopped at about the 10-yard line, but there is a flag on the play. Holding against the offense. 10-yard penalty. Repeat a first down. Or still first down. Fake handoff, try with the run through the middle. This time, Bern's defense saw what was going on, was able to break through. Stop Geneva from making any progress. So it's 2nd down and about 15 yards to go. Once again, Bern's defense able to break through and tackle for a loss of about another 2 yards, which means it's 3rd down and about 17 yards to go. I have a feeling Geneva will almost be forced to pass downfield if they're going to try to make another first down. They had a solid game going on before they had that holding penalty, and that looks like it's difficult for them. Once again, number 10 is on his feet and running out to the left and runs out of bounds. After gaining about another 2 yards. It's 4th down and about 17 yards to go. Geneva decides to play it out. Since they're already at the opponent's side of the field, a turnover and downs is actually not that risky for them. And that's exactly what happened. They were not able to get another first down, which means turnover and downs, and Bern's offense will be starting their next drive from the position where Geneva's offense ended. So it's 1st down and 10 yards to go for Bern's offense at their own 35-yard line. Bern tries to go with the run out to the right. But number 5 ran out of bounds after gaining about a half a yard, which means 2nd down and 9.5 yards to go. Bern decides to go with a pass downfield, a long pass, but the receiver number 10 was not there yet, so the pass is overthrown. Third down and about 9 yards to go. Pass was intercepted by number 32 of the Geneva Seahawks. He runs downfield and was tackled at the Bears' 25-yard line. There's multiple flags on the field. Holding against the Bears, 10-yard penalty, which means Geneva will be starting their next drive at Bern's 15-yard line. So it's first down and 10 in the middle of the red zone of Bern. Now we'll see, will we be seeing Geneva's first touchdown here in the 2018 Junior Bowl? Fake handoff to number 10. Quarterback decides to pass downfield to number 7. Complete touchdown, Geneva. The new score is 6-6. And now Geneva's getting ready for the point after touchdown. Now they can decide, will they try to kick the ball for one additional point, or with the go with the 2-point conversion, where they will try to do another play from So it apparently was not a touchdown, which means it's second down and about 15 yards to go. Score remains 6 for Bern, 0 for Geneva. So again, Geneva tries to go with the fake handoff to number 7 and the run through the middle by number 10. But Bern's defense saw what was going on, is able to stop them. So it's third down and about 16 yards to go. Passed his receiver and was good for another first down, Bern. If you don't know what to do with this beautiful Saturday afternoon and early evening, why don't you come by Bern? Juniors are playing right now in the Junior Bowl, and the Swiss Bowl 2018 will be taking place here in Bern, Hangdorf, at Leichtathletic Stadium at 6 p.m. Pass downfield. Pass incomplete, which means third down and about a yard. Third down and about a yard to go. Quarterback tries to make room. The pass downfield was completed. Short pass out to the left to number 88 and is pushed out of bounds right after completing the catch, which means it's good for another first down. Bern. See the referees giving teams time for a water break. Very important here in this heat today. Beautiful weather, and thank God a little windy, because you can about take the temperature outside and add about 10 degrees and you have the temperature that the boys have under their equipment. So it's very important that teams stay hydrated in this beautiful summer weather. First and 10 for Bern. Quarterback tries to break free, get ruined. Long pass downfield, but there was no receiver there to catch the ball, which means pass incomplete. Second and 10 for Bern. Here in the second quarter. Quarterback looks like he decides to run himself and gets another first down. He's still on his feet. He's past the 20 and is pushed out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. Which means another first down for Bern. And the play was stopped because Bern was about a second too late. Delay of game, which means 5-yard penalty. Means 1st and 15 for Bern's offense. Pass out to the right. Overthrown once again. Which means 2nd down and 15 for Bern's offense. Current score here in the second quarter is still 6 for Bern, 0 for Geneva. Bern is playing in the white and black. Geneva is playing in the blue. Looks like the quarterback tries to make room to pass downfield. Pass overthrown, and there's a flag on the play. Quarterback snap was quite high. Breaks through the first tackle by number 50. Tries to pass downfield. Number 5 from Geneva tries to intercept the ball. But at the end, pass incomplete, which means 4th down and 15 for Bern's offense. Three seconds to go. And delay a game once again. 5-yard penalty. Repeat of 4th down. Referees are consoling with each other. Gives both teams time to make sure they stay hydrated, adjust their strategy, because American football is a very strategic game. A lot of people call it chess on the field for a good reason. It's 4th down and about 15 yards to go. And it looks like Bern decides to play it out since they're at the opponent's 20-yard line, so that's not too risky for them. Quarterback decides to run himself through the middle. He's still on his feet. He's still going. He breaks through the first tackle. He's still on his feet. Breaks through the second. And runs out of bounds. I have to say, from my angle, it's hard to say. But it was a couple inches short, but I have to say it was a very good play. Which means turnover and downs. And Geneva's offense is back on the field at their own 5-yard line. Now, this is always a dangerous position for the offense if they have to start their drive so close to their own goal line, which means there's not a lot of room to get control over the situation, not a lot of room to move. All they have to do is move forward as fast as possible, get away from their own goal line to make sure they don't get a safety. Safety is if they get tackled behind their own goal line, which means there's 2 additional points for the Grizzlies, and they would lose the ball to Bern again. Second down, this play was good for about a yard. Second down and 9 yards to go. Geneva right now is literally with their backs against the wall. Quarterback doesn't have a lot of room or a lot of time to react. All they have to do is try to break through the front, but they go with the run through the middle by number 6, if I saw correctly. Number 10. And it was good for another 4 yards, which means third down and 5 yards to go. Another run through the middle by number 10, and it was good for another first down, Geneva. First and 10 at the opponent's at their own 22-yard line. Once again, number 10 tries to go with the middle, was not able to break through, tries to spiral out through the right, but was stopped quite abruptly. The run was good for about a half a yard, which means second down and 9.5 yards to go. Hand off to number 7. Swipes from the left to the middle and tries to break through to the middle. Bern's defense was able to hold up, though, and stop them from making too many yards. So it's third down and 7 yards to go for Geneva's offense. Quarterback was sacked, which means Bern's defense is able to break through, get a hold of the ball carrier, and tackle him for loss. And now it's fourth down and about 15 yards to go. Here in the second quarter, current score is still 6 for the Bern Grizzlies home team for today against their guests, the Geneva Seahawks, playing in the blue. Punt was high and was caught by number 31, the Bern Grizzlies, at their own 39-yard line, which means first and 10. Bern's offense. Quarterback tries to see who is free, and once again, the pass is a little overthrown. He throws beautiful long passes, but it seems like he has trouble adjusting to his receiver. Now, it's hard to say, is the receiver just not ready yet and a little too slow, or is the quarterback not able to adjust to the distance? Which, of course, is quite difficult. But if you want to make yards by passing, you have to be secure and you have to make sure the quarterback and the receiver is able to work together and complete these passes, because we've seen a couple of overthrown passes by the quarterback number 5. This time it worked perfectly. Beautiful pass downfield. Ran out to the right and passed downfield. The receiver got it, and it looks like it was good for another first down, Bears. First and 10 for Bern's offense at Geneva's 35-yard line. Short pass out to the left, but the pass was a little too low. The ball was already on the ground before the receiver number 88 from Bern was able to get control over it and was down. Another flag on the field, holding against the offense. Which means 10 yards penalty and repeat of first down. That also means it's first down and 20. This is where you see that playing fair is important. It can cost you an important game, as you saw with Geneva earlier. They theoretically had a touchdown, but due to a penalty, they lost those points. That's why both teams have to make sure they stay focused. Another pass downfield. The pass was quite overthrown, but this time it seemed like it was a problem with the receiver breaking through. Geneva's defender was sticking to him, making sure he could not complete that pass. Which means second down and 20 to go. Short pass out to the left. Once again, the receiver was not ready. He had his back against the quarterback. By the time he turned, the pass was already thrown and overthrown. Which means third down and 20. It seems like Bern has a trouble at this point between the quarterback and the receiver. Something is, I don't know if it's miscommunication. For some reason, they can't get those passes in, the longer ones. We saw the short ones they are more than capable of doing, and the quarterback is, in fact, throwing beautiful passes here. But either too far or the receiver isn't ready, or makes it very difficult for them to proceed. And now the quarterback's put on pressure. He passes downfield and almost intercepted by Geneva. But pass incomplete. Looks like there was a personal foul against the defense, which means first down and 10 for Bern's offense. Ball was fumbled and recovered by Geneva, which means first down Geneva, 1st and 10. Handoff to number 10, runs out to the right, breaks through the first tackle and takes 3 to 4 defenders of Bern to stop Geneva's number 10 from proceeding. Geneva was able to gain about 3 yards. So it's 2nd down and 7 yards to go. Hand off to number 5, shifts slightly to the right and runs up straight. Looks like it was good for another first down Geneva. So will Geneva be able to drive downfield this time and get into the end zone? First quarter and up to this point in the second quarter, you could see both teams progressing into each other's end zone, but then having trouble getting into the end zone and scoring. Timeout Geneva. At this point, if you would like to learn more about the 2 teams playing here today or American football in Switzerland in general, please visit our website under www.safv.ch. You will find all the information about the teams in your region, as well as our different leagues, flag football, tackle football, and our different age groups, first teams, U19 teams, U16 teams, and even U13 teams, as well as about our referees. So just visit our website under www.safv.ch. Second down and about 8 yards to go. Pass downfield was completed by number 11 before rolling out of bounds. And the pass was good for about 25 yards. Another first down Geneva at the Bears' 20-yard line. Grizzlies, excuse me. Run out to the right by number 7. Run was good for about 2 yards. Which means second down and 8 yards to go. Quarterback is put under pressure, wants to pass the ball, fumbles. But it looks like he was down already when he passed the ball. And number 6 was able to break through Bern's defense all the way down and touchdown Geneva. New score. Six for Bern, 6 for Geneva. And now Geneva gets a chance to get additional point by trying to kick point after touchdown and take the lead here in the second quarter of 2018 Junior Bowl here in Bern, playing the NLA U19 Championship. And it looks like it's good. I'm waiting for the referees to confirm yes, which means new score 6 for Bern Grizzlies, 7 for the Geneva Seahawks. Geneva getting ready to kick the ball back here to Bern. Geneva has 3 seconds. It looks like it's going to be delay of game. Referees stopped the play, but for some reason, Geneva decided to kick the ball anyway, get a little more practice. And the kick is high and far enough, but it rolls in the field across the sideline and rolls all the way into the end zone, which means automatic touchback. Bern's offense will be starting their next drive here in the second quarter from their own 20-yard line. And that's halftime. We will be back after about 15-20 minutes. Stay tuned. If you don't know what to do during that time, just visit our website under www.safv.ch. As well, if you can't make it to the Junior Bowl, but you would like to come to the Swiss Bowl, don't worry about it. Just visit the website under www.swissbowl.ch and find the information and get your ticket for this Swiss Bowl. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon. Welcome back. Here in the third quarter of the 2018 Junior Bowl, playing are the Bern Grizzlies home team, playing in the white and black against their guest team of the day, the Geneva Seahawks. The kick was very long. Bern decided to pick it up and run with it, but was stopped at their own 20-yard line, which means 1st and 10 for Bern's offense here in the third quarter at their own 20-yard line. Current score is 6 for the Bern Grizzlies, 7 for the Geneva Seahawks. Quite high snap. Quarterback was able to get control back over the ball. Tries to break free to find a receiver. Pass is complete. Runs downfield for about another 5 yards before he's tackled at the opponent's 25-yard line. Beautiful play. Long pass with the additional 5-yard run. 1st and 10 for the Bern Grizzlies at the Geneva's 25-yard line. Pass out to the right, but the receiver number 10 could not get control over the ball, which means pass incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Bern Grizzlies. Looks like Bern's going to try to go for another long pass downfield all the way into the end zone, but it's clearly overthrown. Pass incomplete. 3rd down and 10 yards to go. Another high snap. Short pass out to the right. Caught in the air. Pass complete. Was good for about 8.5 yards. It's 4th down and about 1.5 yards to go. I have a feeling that Bern will probably try to play out 4th down to get another 1st down, or maybe even go all the way down to the end zone and try to score. We'll be seeing Bern's 2nd touchdown here in this Junior Bowl 2018. Here in a couple moments, they decide to go with a run out to the right. And it's good for another 1st down Grizzlies. Excuse me. Another pass downfield. This time the pass is incomplete, which means 2nd down and 10. Short pass out to the left. Pass is incomplete. Quarterback tries to break free, is put under pressure, passes downfield. And it's going to be hard to say. No, the pass was incomplete, which means 4th down and 10 for the Bern Grizzlies. Quarterback tries to break through, decides to run himself. He's still on his feet. He's still going. And looks like it was good for another 1st down before he ran out of bounds. Yes, so it's 1st and goal. About a yard to the end zone. Will the Grizzlies be able to come back and take the lead again here in the 3rd quarter? Or will the Seahawks be able to stop the Grizzlies from scoring? And Geneva's defense was able to hold up and stop Bern from scoring, so it's 2nd and goal. This once again is a situation where pressure's up, where the mental stability of the players is more than important. One side from the offense to not get too excited being so close to scoring, to not make any mistakes. Other side, the defense trying to keep their cool, stop them, but looks like touchdown Bern Grizzlies, which means new score, 12 for Bern, 7 for Geneva. Bern is getting ready for the point after touchdown. As mentioned in the 1st half, they can either kick the ball through the goalpost to get 1 additional point, or go for the 2-point conversion, as the name says, 2 additional points by doing another play from the 5-yard line into the end zone. And it looks like that's what they're doing, and shoving through the middle. And it's good. New score, 14 for the Bern Grizzlies, 7 for the Geneva Seahawks. And Bern is getting ready to kick the ball back to Geneva. To see from where Geneva will be starting their next drive here in the 3rd quarter. Both teams have 3 timeouts here in the 2nd half. The kick is high and far, all the way behind the 10-yard line. Number 7 of the Seahawks decides to run with it. Goes from the right towards the left. He's still on his feet. He's still going and is stopped at about the 40-yard line. So the kickoff return was good for a good 30 yards. First down and 10 for Geneva Seahawks. Handoff tried to go with the run through the middle. Flag on the play. Looks like it was a holding penalty against the defense, which means 10-yard penalty and first down. First down, 10 yards to go for Geneva Seahawks at the Bern Grizzlies 30-yard line. Can't be in a much better position than this to start your next drive. Hand off to number 10, tries it with a run out to the right. But Bern's defense was able to stop Geneva after gaining 2 yards, which means second down and 8 yards to go. At this point, if you would like to learn more about American football in Switzerland, please visit our website under www.safv.ch. You will find all the information about the teams playing here today, as well as all the teams in your regions, different leagues, different age groups, and our flag football teams as well, national teams, our referees, etc. So just visit our website under www.safv.ch. Handoff to number 6, goes with the run out to the right. Breaks through the first tackle and stopped shortly after. Looks like it was good for a couple inches, which means third down and still about 8 yards to go. Looks like a false start. Multiple flags on the field. False start against Geneva, 5-yard penalty. Repeat a third down, which means now it's third down and about 13 yards to go. Handoff out to the left to number 7. Runs out. Was stopped after gaining about 2 yards, which means it's fourth down And 11 yards to go. Once again, will Geneva try to play it out and risk a turnover and downs? Or will they kick the ball back to Bern? Quarterback breaks free, tries to pass downfield, but the receiver was not ready to catch the ball. Pass incomplete, which means turnover and downs. Bern Grizzlies will be starting their next drive here from their own 31-yard line. First down and 10 yards to go here in the third quarter. Tries to go with a pass out to the left. Pass is incomplete, which means second down and 10 yards to go. Third down and about 13 yards to go. Snap was way too high. Quarterback tries to save it with a pass downfield, but I don't see a receiver, plus the pass was thrown out of bounds. Which means fourth down, about 13 yards to go. Bern decides to kick the ball. Drops on the ground at about the 31-yard line. Rolls all the way back close to the 21-yard line. Which means Geneva will be starting their next drive from their own 21-yard line. First down and 10 yards to go for the Geneva Seahawks. Right after this Junior Bowl game, there will be the presentation ceremony of this Junior Bowl champion 2018 and the second placed team here of the U19 NLA Championship. If you can't get enough of football today, don't worry. There is another game here at the 2018 Swiss Bowl that will be starting at 6 p.m. here in Bern. So if you're nearby, you might want to come watch. It's going to be an interesting game between the Geneva Seahawks and the Cologne Broncos. So don't miss it. If you can't make it personally, don't worry. We have the live stream link up for you on our website under www.safv.ch. It's third down and about 4 yards to go for Geneva's offense. Geneva tries it with the run through the middle. And it looks like it might have just been enough for another first down, Geneva. I have to say, at this point, it's hard to say which team is actually dominating because both teams are moving downfield actually quite abruptly and thoroughly, and then when they get to the end zone, they both have similar problems. In the first half, we saw Bern's quarterback have issues with getting the passes completed. And right now, Geneva, number 12's quarterback, tries to pass downfield, but once there was no receiver ready to complete the pass, which means pass incomplete. And second down and 10 yards to go for the Geneva Seahawks. Hand off to number 6, who slightly runs out to the right and tries to go through the middle. Looks like the run was good for about 3 yards, but I have to wait and see for the chain crew to adjust because it's always hard being further away to exactly say how much it is. Looks like there was a flag on the play. Looks like a false start by the defense, which means second down and about 5 yards to go. Hand off to number 7, who runs out to the right, to the left. While he's turning to run forward, slips and falls, which means they lose about 2 yards. So it's third down and about 7 yards to go for Geneva's offense. Try to get another first down. Short summary of the first half. Bern was able to score a touchdown here in the first quarter. Didn't get the extra point. Then towards the end of the second quarter, Geneva comes back and scores, ties, and is able to get the point after touchdown to take the lead by a point going into halftime. Shortly after coming back from the halftime in the third quarter, Bern not only scores another touchdown, but they get a 2-point conversion. So that explains the score. Currently 14 for Bern Grizzlies, 7 for the Geneva Seahawks. So it's fourth down and about 3 yards to go. At their own 40-yard line, I have a feeling they're just going to kick the ball back to Bern to not risk a turnover and downs on their side of the field. Kick was long enough and rolls all the way back to about the 18-yard line, if I'm not mistaken. And that is the end of the third quarter, going into fourth and final quarter. So it's first down and 10 yards to go for the Bern Grizzlies at their own 14-yard line. And not that optimal to start the drive because they're kind of close to their own goal line, but not too close to being too risky. Quarterback decides to run himself out to the right. He's still on his feet, and this gets pushed out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. It's about a couple inches short to get another first down, which means second down and about a half a yard to go. Second down and about a half a yard for another first down. It's again a quite high snap. Quarterback goes for a long pass downfield out to the left. The pass is incomplete, which means third down and about a half a yard. My personal opinion at this point, I think I would not try to pass right now or go for a short pass or run just to get another first down to give them a little more time, a little more room to breathe before trying to do long passes that we saw in the first half did not always go the way Bern would have liked them to go. So let's see what Bern does. They try to go with a run through the middle, and it looks like it's good for another first down, but I'm waiting for the refs to confirm. And it's good for another first down, Bern Grizzlies. Once again, at 6 p.m. there will be the 2018 Swiss Bowl. Competing about the Swiss Championship, NLA will be the Cologne Broncos against the Geneva Seahawks. Right now we're here at the Junior Bowl 2018. Playing are the Bern Grizzlies against the Geneva Seahawks U19 NLA teams. Current score is 14 for Bern, 7 for Geneva. If you would like to learn more about American football in Switzerland, please visit our website under www.safv.ch, and you will find the information about the two teams playing here today, as well as the two teams playing afterwards in the first team's Swiss Bowl, as well as all other teams registered in the Swiss American Football Federation, as well as flag national teams, etc. The snap was too high. Quarterback turned his back towards the defense to try to get control over the ball and get sacked. Tackle for loss for almost 10 yards, or pretty much 10 yards, which means second down and 20 to go. Short pass downfield, pass incomplete. So it's third down and about 20. Pressure on with Bern's offense. Try to get downfield and try to get another first down. You have to keep in mind it's about 26, 27 degrees outside, and underneath all that gear you can about add 10 degrees to it. So American football being a physical tough game, it's a very strategic game, which means the teams have to be really focused at all times. Underneath all that heat makes it quite difficult to stay focused during the whole game, and we're in the fourth quarter, but beautiful long pass downfield completed by number 88. And it looks like they're just a couple of inches short. About a half a yard. And no, they re-measured, and it's good for another first down, Bern. That's what I mean. It's important for the players to make sure they stay concentrated, even though it's fourth quarter. They're starting to get tired. It's very hot outside. The teams seem to be pretty evened out. So this is going to be a last-minute game, I have a feeling, of both teams fighting to the end. Once again, the snap way too high. Quarterback runs after the ball and tries to pass downfield. But due to being under stress and being afraid of getting sacked again and losing additional yards, he decided to pass forward, but he threw the ball out of bounds, which means pass incomplete. Second down and 10. Once again, the snap is always a little too high. Quarterback breaks through the first tackle and tries to get time to pass downfield, but the receiver was not ready. And there's a flag on the play. It looks like quarterback of Bern has a cramp. Thank God nothing too serious, even though they have to admit they do really hurt. So we hope he gets well fast and it's nothing that takes too long or is too serious. Teams take this time to rehydrate, make sure in that heat they drink enough. And even if a player does get injured, we always make sure we have a medical crew there to make sure the players get the best medical attention they can get right where they are. Because as you know, if you do sports, doesn't matter which sport, there's always a risk of injury. So we make sure we're prepared so that the players get the best medical attention they can if they need it. Quarterback was able to get off the field himself, but if the time stopped due to a player being injured, he has to go out and get checked out by the medical team just in case before he's allowed back on the field. Fourth quarter, current score is Bern 14, Geneva 7. Fake handoff. Quarterback decides to run himself out to the left, but was able to be tackled before driving ahead, which means it's fourth down and about 14 yards. The kick is not that high, but rolls all the way back to the 20-yard line. Picked up by number 1 from Geneva, breaks through the first 2 tackles, and looks like it was a horse collar from my point of view. Multiple flags thrown. Bern's player complained, and I see another flag thrown, so the teams are consoling, and we'll see what exactly went on, what the penalties are for. Personal foul, host caller. And an unsportsmanlike conduct. Which means automatic first down for Geneva. Quarterback hands off to number 7. He tries to run through the middle. Bern's defense is able to stop him after him gaining about a half a yard. Hand off to number 6. Run was good for another about 2.5 yards, which means third down and 7 yards to go. Number 6 runs out to the right. It looks like it was good for another first down before he ran out of bounds at the 18-yard line. First down, Geneva. The play was good for additional 2 yards. Here in the fourth quarter, at 6 p.m., we will be having the 2018 Swiss Bowl here in Bern. Playing will be the Calanda Broncos, undefeated up to this point, against the Geneva Seahawks. Looks like it's going to be a promising game, so if you're nearby, you might just want to take the time and come and watch. Great football atmosphere. Beautiful football weather. Third down and about 2 yards to go. Geneva tries it once again. Hand off to number 6, who tries to run out to the right. But the play made them lose about a half a yard, so it's fourth down and about 4 yards to go. on the play. Seems as if the offense moved too soon. That's a 5-yard penalty, which makes this play decision a little harder. Because now it's 4th down and about 8 yards to go. I have a feeling Geneva's going to play it out anyway, being in the red zone of Bern. A turnover would not really put them at a big risk. And another water break. Timeout taken by Bern. Timeouts can be used for different reasons. One is to make sure the boys stay hydrated, the players stay hydrated, give them a short break, then to adjust plays or strategies. And the other thing is, a lot of times the coaches keep the timeouts as a strategic tool to break the concentration of the opponent. For instance, if it's 3rd down and just a couple of yards and it's important for a 1st down, or they're close to the end zone, say 2 or 3 yards to the end zone, to break the opponent's concentration, coaches like or tend to take a timeout then, because the players are focused and ready to go, and either to try to score or to try to stop the opponent. And then the timeout's taken, which makes them release the concentration for a second. So it can also be used as a strategic tool. As well, if the coach sees that he has to adjust something and the time is running away, instead of getting a 5-yard penalty for delay of game, sometimes they're forced to take a timeout. 8 seconds left for Geneva to start the play. Handoff once again to number sorry, I was not able to see. It was number 6. Tries it with a run out to the right, but is stopped 2 yards before getting another 1st down, which means turnover and downs. Bern's offense will be back on the field, starting their next drive from their own 10-yard line. Once again, better than Geneva scoring for Bern, of course, but yet again, it's a difficult position being so close to your own end zone, because you need to move back first to give room to see what's going on to move forward. Unless you have a strong running game to run through the middle to break through the opponent's defense. But usually you have to go back a little first to be able to move forward. As you can see here, they tried it with a handoff to number 7, who tried to run out to the right to run forward. But were not able to break through. Geneva's defense held up. Tackle for loss for about 3 yards, which means 2nd down and 13. Another timeout taken, this time by Geneva, here in the 4th quarter. Now these timeouts are used just to adjust their strategy, as well as to stop the clock from running, to give them just a little more time to try to come back and score. As you can see on the scoreboard, current score is still 14 for Bern, 7 for Geneva. Second down, about 13 yards to go for Bern's offense, only being 8 yards away from their own goal line. Always a risk of having a safety if they can't break through. Once again, try to go for the run out to the right, but they fumbled the ball, and it looks like Geneva was able to recover it. And now Bern's defense definitely has a job to do if they want to keep Geneva from scoring here in the 4th quarter and maybe even tying the game again. First down and 10. From Bern's 8-yard line. And Geneva tries to go with a run out to the left by number 6 once again, and is stopped just about a half a yard for the end zone. Will be Geneva able to tie here in a moment, or will Bern's defense be able to hold up against them? Second and goal. Still a push and shove. I'm waiting for the ref's signal. And it's a little short. So it's third and goal. And really it's just about a half a yard. Gotta go with the run through the middle and touchdown, Geneva. New score, 14 for Bern, 13 for Geneva. For the point after touchdown, looks like they're going to try to kick it and tie the score. And it looks like it's good. I'm waiting for the referees to confirm. And it's good. New score, 14 Bern Grizzlies, 14 Geneva Seahawks here in the U19 Junior Bowl 2018. Just to get 3 additional points and try to stop Geneva's offense from scoring, which would make them take the lead. So we'll have to wait and see with which strategy Bern decides to go. But if you would like to learn more about American football in Switzerland, please do under www.safv.ch. You'll find the information about the 2 teams playing here today, the Geneva Seahawks and the Bern Grizzlies, as well as the 2 teams playing the Swiss Bowl later at 6 p.m., which would be the Cologne Broncos against the Geneva Seahawks. And all teams in Switzerland and around your region. Visit our website under www.safv.ch. And teams are back on the field. Looks like Bern's going to try to play it out. And then once again, it's a huge push and shove. Touchdown, Bern. Which means new score, 20 for Bern, 14 for Geneva. And now Bern gets a chance to extend their lead by trying to get a point after touchdown by either kicking the ball through the goal post or going for the 2-point conversion. And they're going for the 2-point conversion, and looks like it was too short, which means score remains the same. 20 for the Bern Grizzlies, 14 for the Geneva Seahawks. Bern is going to get ready to kick the ball back to Geneva. Let's see, will Geneva be able to come back and score yet again? And maybe get the additional point and take the lead? Or will Bern's defense be able to hold up against them and stop them? I have a feeling there's not a lot of time left here on the clock. Kick is high and far enough. Number 5 from Geneva decides to pick it up and goes for kickoff return. Number 6, excuse me. He's still on his feet and is able to be stopped and tackled at about the 50-yard line, which means first down and 10 for Geneva at about the 50-yard line. As you guys probably know in Switzerland, or maybe some of you don't know, in Switzerland, most of us, or most of the teams, have to play on soccer fields, which means the field is a little too short. So we have to shorten the distance between the 40, the 50 to the 40-yard line to make sure we are able to play the game. The flag on the play was pulled back. It seems like there's a player down. Can happen while running. Twist the ankle. He's showing to his ankle, but he's able to get up already, and we wish him all the best and that he gets well soon. It's nothing too serious. This is what can happen in sports when you get tired, played for a long time. That's usually the time where players could theoretically get injured more. Though not necessarily, but could. But that's why we make sure we have the medical teams ready to make sure our players have the medical attention they need. First and 10 for the Geneva Seahawks at the 50-yard line. Fake handoff. Quarterback tries to break through, short pass downfield. Pass is incomplete. The receiver number 5 drops it, was not able to control the ball, which means second down and 10. Referees are consulting with each other, probably adjusting time, etc. Looks like there's not a lot of time left. For me, it's very difficult from where we are streaming. We are not really able to hear the time nor the information the referees get, so we have to really go by the signs and go from there. So it's second down and about 10 yards to go for Geneva's offense to try to get another first down. Fake handoff to number 12. A long pass downfield. And looks like it's intercepted by Bern. Which means we'll be seeing Bern's offense back on the field. Bern is already celebrating. While Geneva seems to be a little bit shaken by it. Number 93 was up there ready to complete the pass, but there was 2 defenders there ready and just were able to get the hands on the ball a split second before he was. And of course, the disappointment in Geneva is great at this point with not a lot of time left. But as I always tend to say in American football, it isn't over until it's over. So first down and 10 for the Bern Grizzlies from their own 18-yard line. And this is the end of the 2018 Junior Bowl from the U19 NLA. Final score is 20 for the Bern Grizzlies, 14 for the Geneva Seahawks. I would like to congratulate Bern. I would like to congratulate Geneva as well for the great effort and fighting until the end, and for the more or less fair game. And I would like to thank Bern for inviting us to come and stream the Junior Bowl. And soon you will be seeing here the trophies will be and medals will be given to the 2 teams that competed here today. And at 6 p.m. we will be streaming the 2018 Swiss Bowl. So if you really can't make it, it would be great if you could. We would love to have you here. There's enough beverages. There's merchandising from all different teams. It's a great atmosphere, great stadium here in Bern. It's central, so you basically don't have an excuse to not come. But if there's a real good reason you can't, please stay tuned and come back and watch our live stream from the 2018 Swiss Bowl. Playing will be the Geneva Seahawks against the Calanda Broncos. So thank you for tuning in. Take care. And hopefully see you later. Bye-bye.